blast off! Out of the truck, Calvin!
I'm gonna help you unload, buddy!
Told you, nothing down our road.
Calvin, I asked you not to come to town. You've made a mistake.
Wait.
Now we told you about this, Calvin. You're just not gonna listen, are you? This is just a warning, Calvin. This happens again, it's gonna get ugly.
You better be listening to us.
Woo! Let me have my phone. Batter up now, batter up. Come on.
Want some more, Calvin?
Batter up. All right, boys, let's do him up right.
Batting cage is closed.
Says who?
Just a concerned citizen with a low threshold for bullies and mass. Now give it up.
Hey, squad, hurt this hero.
Look out, mister!
Like a good axe handle. Are you all right?
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry I couldn't be much more help to you.
That's okay. I didn't need any.
No, sir, you didn't. Thanks. Name's Calvin. Calvin Moses.
Vince Black. You know this slug?
Yeah, he's from town.
What do you want to do with him?
Take him to the sheriff.
Oh, now there's a bright idea, Calvin. You know what'll happen if you're that stupid. And you're gonna be hurting for certain. This is none of your business. You ride away right now.
How far away is the sheriff, Calvin?
It's in Moody River. That's 5 miles.
You fools don't know when to quit, do you? You gonna take me to the sheriff, Calvin? Me? I dare you to try.
I have an even lower threshold for dares.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Let me go!
You gonna watch your mouth so I can take this gag out?
Ah, you stinking idiot!
I guess not.
What happened, Calvin?
I got attacked again up on the road. Only this time I caught me one of them.
It's Jed Johnson. Figures.
Yeah, well, this time it don't matter. I got me an eyewitness.
Is this your new friend, Gabby?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with Jed?
His uncle's gonna have his hide, Gabby.
Yeah, come on, get him out of here.
New friends, Gabby.
What are you
I have
doing?
to get back to
with
work.
him?
What are you doing with that guy?
Maybe you better lead on. We'll make it quick.
What the hell are you doing, Moses?
Sheriff Barton, I'm here to file a complaint. Only this time it's gonna stick. Now, Jed and a couple of boys, they ambushed me up on the highway.
I'll be deciding that. Let go of him. Right now, mister!
He's lying, Lou.
He's not lying, Sheriff.
I was witness to the attack. It was premeditated.
Bull! Hush up, Jed! I'll handle this. I didn't catch your name, stranger.
Vince Black. And if this is still America, you're sworn to take this man into custody.
You some kind of lawman or just another farmer with Calvin's second chance crew?
Neither. I'm a bounty hunter and I work for Six Killer Enterprises. Maybe you've heard of them.
No. You got some identification? Whip it out. And papers on your hardware.
Sure. Tools of the trade.
What in good glory is this town coming to?
Afternoon, Mr. Stark.
I just heard from some of my boys that Calvin Moses drove his truck deliberately into their vehicle.
There must be something on the water. That's a complete hallucination. I was there.
Oh, I see. Well, then it's against yours, isn't it?
You're forgetting the victim of the attack, Mr. Moses.
I guess you haven't been in Moody River too long, or, Mr. Moses wasn't totally candid with you.
He's an ex-con. His word doesn't count squat, not with the jury. I'm Eli Stark. I'm the circuit prosecutor in this district, so I should know.
Well, if you're the prosecutor, I'd think you'd want justice to be done. Justice for all, that is.
Oh, I am. But this kind of case my court won't hear. It's like a football play with two flags, offsetting penalties. Your word against Jed's. Sheriff Barton, do your duty and release the defendant.
Do it.
Thanks, Uncle Eli.
You know, the bad thing is I'm actually getting used to this kind of law enforcement.
Happy bounty hunting.
Listen, I want to apologize for wasting your time.
Not at all. It was educational, seeing how they got things stacked up against you in there. I'd like to know more, Calvin. Like what second chance?
That's my dream. Mine and a lot of other reformed ex-cons. Listen, why don't you come on out for supper? You see for yourself.
Okay.
I don't like it. What business does second chance have with a bounty hunter?
Maybe they smartened up and bought themselves a hired gun.
Well, then it's our job to unsmart.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going?
Reno, I need you here today. Don't you realize this is bullish times, huh? Where are you anyway?
I'm at the Second Chance Farm, Bobby. Now, it's a real nice spread. It's a co-op set up by ex-cons who pooled their money to get a fresh start.
Sorry, Reno, I must be getting a bad connection. For a second there, I thought I was hearing violins.
Come on, Bobby. They're committed to going straight. Now, I can get behind that, can't you?
From my point of view, sir, less felons means less business, if you know what I'm talking about, so I'd rather not even answer. Hold on for a second, will you? It's Reno. He's in the Toolies. I think he's going loony. Talk him out of it.
Hi, Reno.
You said you'd be back.
Hi, Shy. I know, I'm sorry, but you know how it is. I'm on the road.
I'm not talking about the business. Bobby's birthday is coming up, and I want it to be really special. But it's not gonna be if you're not here.
Well, I'm way ahead of you. I'm leaving after dinner. I gotta go.
Heard you saved my papa. You tough?
Let's go find your papa.
As always, does that a lot. We like to, support it with it.
Oh, it's delicious, really, but I think I've hit my limit.
Please, we have plenty.
Mary's gonna have to get used to cooking for a lot less of us now. About a month ago, there's about 25 of us. A lot more kids, too. Now, as you can see, there's only a dozen of us.
What happened? People get scared off?
That and a couple of more of those incidents up on the road. Pretty much the same thing, though. Masked gunmen, they come in, they mess up the produce. But the message was always clear. We weren't wanted in Moody River.
And if you tried to fight back, then they'd charge you with a parole violation or discredit your complaint because of your past records.
That's about the size of it. No. No, we got to stay straight. See, this is just a matter of trying to convince these people that we can work just as hard as they do. Maybe even harder.
We're in Moody River for the long haul, Mr. Black. For our kids' sake and for our own, we're not gonna get run out.
Yeah, we'll make it all right. Right into the toilet. Because no matter how many hallelujahs we shout, without cash for our crop, this farm is gonna shut down next week.
That's enough, Murph. I don't want you giving Mr. Black here the impression that we're quitters, because we ain't. And we're gonna get our harvest to market, and this farm is gonna be ours, paid in full.
I saw your saddlebag holster. That's what it is, isn't it? For a shotgun, maybe.
I don't think that's the right kind of talk for the table, Jason.
It's not. And we're not interested.
But Papa, he can protect us. We need guns to stop these guys from hurting us. Murphy's got a gun, but you won't even let him use it.
Faith is gonna protect us, not guns. And that pistol is locked up in there, son, for a real good reason. Now, guns mean one thing to us, and that's a violent past. We ain't doing that no more. We're living for now, for the future.
Everybody get down!
Everybody stay down!
It'll be okay. Don't move.
Go! It's coming from the boat!
Let's go!
No shooting. We cannot risk the trouble. Not until this farm is legally ours. Please.
The barn! Come quick!
Come and get it, bounty hunter!
Told you, Calvin. These guys just wrecked our trucks. Now, how are we gonna get our crop to market? We're through.
Again.
All right. So we got one truck working. What we'll do is tomorrow we'll run this thing non-stop. We'll get the fruit down to the depot. All we got to do is have a little faith.
The drive-by was just a diversion to accomplish their real goal, which was to get these trucks knocked out. They must be onto your mortgage problems, man.
Yeah, well, it sure looks like that. What about your motorcycle?
I'll take care of that on my own.
You're gonna blow that sucker away, I bet. Sorry's dead for his life. You ain't scared of these rednecks like my papa, are you?
Well, let me tell you something about your papa. It doesn't take a lot of courage to pull the trigger on a gun. Any bozo can do that. But what your dad's trying to do here, with this farm, takes a lot of guts, Jason.
Gabriella, how you doing?
Hey, Calvin. I got those things Mary ordered from the mail order.
Yeah, thanks.
What's wrong?
You, don't want to know.
Oh, no. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, well, as long as you're heading back into town, I guess you could give Mr. Black a lift. They took off with his wheels, and I'm sure he's itching to get them back.
Unless you're too afraid to be seen with me in town.
Hop in. You know, before you got here, I've been the only friend that Second Chance had. I didn't deserve that little comment back at the farm.
Sorry, but when we met in town, you just seemed to fade as soon as the good citizens in Moody River put the evil eye on you.
Yeah, well, I have to live and work with these people. They're the ones that keep my newspaper going. It's a one-woman operation, Vince. Believe me, I got my hands full.
Do you ever report any of these incidents in your paper?
Come on, how can I? The Moody River Gazette is just a weekly journal. It's social announcements, football scores, lots and lots of ads. I can't compete in the news department with the big city dailies, and who in the hell are you anyway to judge what I do?
I didn't mean to hit a nerve. Okay, I'm just trying to understand why the town is so dead set against Second Chance.
I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure that one out. It's all about prejudice. They don't like ex-cons living in the neighborhood. But it's not the whole town either. It's just Eli Stark and a few others. But what Eli says is what people around here believe, so.
Including creeps like Jed.
Especially creeps like Jed. Did you know that before Stark became prosecutor, he coached all the athletic teams in the school? Those boys would crawl through cut glass for him.
Well, what about you?
Look, Vince, I became a friend of Second Chance because they're trying to better their lives by hard, honest work. And I find that admirable, okay?
There you go. See? We do have something in common.
Hey, Murph, when you finish, I could use a hand.
Don't worry, I won't forget this. Yeah, you take care. It's a partner of mine. Still doing a nickel in Folsom.
Yeah? Does he want to join the co-op when he gets out?
You don't get it, do you, Calvin? We're never going to honor our delivery contract by this week. We're not going to square the mortgage by humping oranges. So what? Our money problems are over.
And I suppose you have the answer. What are we talking about, Murph? Robbery? Going back to the wrong side of the law? Is that what you're telling me?
No, this is totally legit. I thought this Vince Black looked familiar. I finally placed him. I saw his wanted poster down at the post office at the county seat. This bounty hunter used to be a cop. Reno Raines is his name. And you should have seen the headlines that he made.
What headlines?
It went bad. Killed another cop. He's a wanted man, Calvin, with a $20,000 bounty to whoever turns him in. And that is going to be Second Chance.
Look here, it ain't the bounty hunter. Hey, what's up, bounty hunter? You come back to get your cycle? Hey, Cabby, what you
Thanks
doing
for the
with
ride.
bounty hunter?
You sure you want to play it this way?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Good luck.
You know, in the Old West, if you stole a man's horse, there was reason enough to hang.
Who said anything about stealing? It's borrowed your bike. You can have it back.
Where is it?
It's up the hill, Mr. Stark's house. We're gonna take you up there. Right now. There's been a little change of plans. Instead of you taking me to Stark's, I'm taking you to him. Whatever, he just wants to talk to you.
Look, Mr. Black, it's clear to me that you don't understand me or my methods.
Not where it applies to Second Chance.
7 years ago, the interstate opened and bypassed Moody River. Route 28 was turned into a cow path, and our historic village was nearly a ghost town.
What does that have to do with Second Chance?
Undesirables like this Moses person and his people bring everybody else down. We can't have that in Moody River. Not when we're just starting to grow again. That's where you come in.
You want me to work for you, right? I see. So you want me to arrange a default on a mortgage or maybe an eviction. That'd be decent and upstanding now, wouldn't it?
Sharp as a tack, aren't you? I like that in my boys. Look, I'll pay double what Calvin Moses is paying. Or you can name your own price.
I just came to get my wheels back, Mr. Stark.
Figured you'd be high-minded and turn me down. But that's acceptable. Assuming, of course, you ride out of Moody River and don't look back. If I can't have you on my team, I don't want you on theirs. Do I have your word?
I just want my bike.
Jed, see to it that Mr. Black gets his motorcycle. I hope you're clear on what I'm talking about, Mr. Black.
Crystal.
Morning. Morning. When you didn't come back last night, I figured I'd seen the last of you. Glad you got your bike back.
It was late when I left Stark's house.
Did he make you an offer, Mr. Black?
He wants me to join up.
Well, you do what you have to do, and so will we.
I know that. I also know there's got to be something more to Stark's campaign than prejudice. Prejudice is cheap, and he offered me the moon.
And you took it.
I took my bike.
You can't leave. You can't.
Hush up, Jason.
He's right, Calvin. I can't. You got a harvest to take to the market, and you need some protection. So where do I get breakfast around here anyway?
Mary's in the kitchen. She going inside. Sorry I doubted you, Vince.
Happens all the time.
You see what I'm talking about, Murph? The man is a friend. He cares.
He is Reno Raines, a wanted murderer. He deserves what he gets, and so do we.
What's he talking about, Papa? Who's Reno Raines?
Oh, your hero? He's a bad guy, Jason. Only your papa's too holier than thou and too dumb to admit it.
You're lying. He is not.
Hush! Now, who are we to judge anybody's past, Murph?
You don't want it for second chance? Fine, I'll take it for myself. Let Sheriff Barton do the dirty work.
You want Reno Range, you gotta come through me.
Go to hell.
Now, you wait a minute.
Mr. Black! Mr. Black, help!
You all right? Come on.
Murph's on his way to the police. He knows who you are, Mr. Raines. Vince! Let me go with you. I can talk to him.
It didn't work before. Why should it now? I've got to get to him, Cal, before he gets too far and we're both hung out to dry.
Damn it, I just don't want him hurt. Please.
Get on.
Yeah, let's lend a convict a helping hand, boys.
Come back with car trouble, boys! Hit him! Damn it, I ain't kidding! Hit him! Hit him! Yeah! Yeah! Hit him! Come on.
I'm sorry, Calvin.
We needed his silence. Now we got it.
It's gonna stop. I can promise you that. I have an idea who can make the difference if she's ready.
What's wrong with Moody River?
I came over as soon as I grabbed a copy. Damn, what got into that girl to say the things she did?
This is no concern to us. Gabby doesn't know anything.
Read it. It's all about the attacks on Second Chance, including the latest, the death of co-op member John Murphy. She's accusing us of murder. Everybody in Moody River who won't stop it.
Folks here pay no attention to that. They'll listen to me. She's just shooting herself in the foot.
You better tell those developers we got problems with Second Chance.
There's no problem. By next week, that land will legally be ours.
You're not reading, Coach. The end of the article is her editorial comment.
Personally, I pledge to discover who owns the trustees to the Second Chance land. Who stands to gain? Damn it.
And Black's still hanging around. He's helping with the harvest. What are we going to do about him?
Let him get the produce in. Even if they raise the money, I'll find a way to nullify it all nice and legal. But first things first. We got a problem to take care of. Then it's winning time.
Good morning.
Hey. Thirsty?
Thank you. I didn't expect to see you out here so early, seeing as how late it was last night.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I'm a little afraid to hang out around town. I still can't believe I wrote it. People must be falling out of their seats.
Hopefully the right people. You having any second thoughts?
No, actually, I never felt better. I don't know whether to thank you or,
For what?
that's my business. But, you know, win or lose, it's a lot more comfortable letting folks know where I stand.
Now we just have to keep the pressure on.
Who's this?
That's our war wagon.
Bobby? Hey, Shy. I don't believe this. We don't get so much as a smoke signal from you in 2 days, and he's acting like he's expecting us.
We got worried. This prosecutor Stark kept calling about you.
You guys didn't get my message? I left it on the machine.
Yeah, one word. Hurry. I thought you'd be in jail by now, sir.
Why would he be in jail?
Excuse me. Bobby Shy. This is Gabriella Green. She's the editor of the Moody River Gazette.
Hi, call me Gabby. It's nice to meet you both.
Robert Sixkiller, my pleasure.
Cheyenne.
Shy, we're gonna need your computer genius right away. Gabby's on a mission. We all are, to save this farm. We're gonna need access to those real estate records.
Come on, let's let our fingers do the walking.
Save this farm?
Come on, boy!
Comes the bounty hunter. Keep at it, boys. We just lead them over to the produce mart.
I hope you're happy, Gabby.
Believe me, I never throw anything antique away. I can distinctly remember putting those old land maps in the back closet.
Good, it will really help us nail it all down. Calvin.
Who was it?
Stop the bleeding.
It was Jed. He went running off that way.
Hold it right there.
Take it easy. I didn't do nothing. Calvin jumped me.
You and I both know there's no chance of that, so you better pray that he makes it. Frisk him, Bobby.
I was just
about to give it to him? Good, because you just started giving, Jed. You and I have a lot to talk about.
I hope you like the sound of your own voice. I said all I'm gonna.
Being a Native American and all, Six Killer here really knows how to persuade a man to spill his guts. Don't you, Bobby?
That's right. Like shoving splinters under your eyelids, under your fingernails.
You touch me, my uncle will have you locked up before sundown.
Well, that's a good start. Your uncle. You're gonna help us bring him up on charges.
That'll be a cold day in hell.
Hey! I'm gonna start with your pinky. I'm gonna work my way down south.
All right, it was him. It was my uncle. It was all his doing. He paid us to hassle him.
Stark wanted their land.
Yes.
Why? And don't tell me it's because he didn't like the color of their skin.
I don't know why. He never told me.
It's cutting time.
The interstate. The interstate is gonna connect with Route 28 at Second Chance.
Very nice. I think I'm gonna get the Winnie. I got Shy on the horn with some good news. Calvin's gonna be just fine.
Good.
Kind of got a shoulder wound, gonna keep him in the hospital for some little observation. I'll make you a trade, sir. Here you go. Let's go.
Hey, it's all about the interstate, Shy. That new access road crosses their land.
Well, that computes, because it's Stark and a Phoenix Development Company who hold the second trust deeds. Turns out they've been buying up all the land through third parties.
That's good work. Where's Mary and Jason?
They're here. Calvin insisted they stay and keep things going.
How they doing?
Mary's all right. But Jason was pretty worked up about his dad being shot.
I'll keep an eye on him, Shy.
I will. Good luck, Vince.
I'm out.
Please, you need to eat.
Thanks. Think Jason's hungry?
Let's find out. Jason? Jason?
Well, now that we got that hunk of trash in the back of the Winnie, what do you plan on doing with him, huh? This place got a county sheriff or what?
Yeah, but he's in on it too. We gotta load this wagon on our own. First stop, Stark's.
Wait a minute, hold it. Stark is a state prosecutor. You've exposed yourself way too much already, pal. We've got the evidence that they need. Let the professionals handle it.
I can't trust him, Bobby. I gotta do this my way.
Let me at least make a phone call to a very good friend of mine, Leonard Threedier. He's a California judge, all right?
Suit yourself. But we gotta hit Stark's before he knows we're onto him. So if you want in, let's go.
Make the call right now. Right. No, I really, really appreciate this, Leonard. Oh, my sister, she's just fine. Everything's great. Yeah. Well, I got them right here, babe, and they're looking sweet. Hold on for a second, will you? Arrest warrants, hot off the facts, okay? I laid it out for my buddy Leonard Threedier, and he agrees with me.
Agrees with what?
That we should be deputized, sir.
Deputized?
Yeah. You ready?
All right.
Leonard, I got you on speakerphone. Hold on for a second. Raise your right hand and repeat after the judge. Go.
I state your names, please.
Robert Six Killer.
Vince Black.
Do solemnly swear to serve and protect the citizens of California.
Do solemnly swear to serve and protect the citizens of California.
And uphold the laws of said state, so help me God.
And uphold the laws of said state, so help me God.
You are now Deputy State Policeman, gentlemen. And this is a definite first for me. Have a good birthday, Bobby. And keep me in the loop on this thing.
I will, Leonard. Thanks. Well, Deputy, are you ready to rock?
Right down Main Street.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get me another beer. Who wants one? Lou, while you're up, get the door. It's probably Jed. What exactly do these arrest warrants charge us with, Deputy Black?
Depends on where you want to start, Mr. Stark. Land fraud, conspiracy to commit murder.
You're crazy.
As crazy as your inside information on the interstate's new plans, Moody River's projected move in the 21st century. Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
You guys shot my papa!
Drop the gun. Your little friend pays. The keys.
You hurt Jason, and you're gonna go down hard, Stark.
Take care of them. We'll meet you at the address later in Phoenix.
Vince! Help me, Vince!
Let's get in the way, partner. Here's your gun, Bobby. Let's go. Here we go. Come on.
What are you doing? Out of my way!
It's over, Eli.
You can't do this. I'm putting this town on the map.
Over whose dead bodies? And at what price?
If it means bringing out the worst in ourselves, then that's a price we're not willing to pay.
Cuff him, deputy. Hiya! Punch and recoil. Punch.
Yeah!
Recoil. Punch.
Yeah!
Recoil. Good, and relax. Jumbi. See, that is reverse punch. That's the single most effective defense in a fight.
More effective than a gun, son.
I'll never touch a gun again, Papa. I wish I never taken Murph.
I believe he's telling you the truth.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a lesson that some of us have to learn the hard way.
That's what second chance is all about. Now, Jason, you keep practicing that reverse punch, and the next time I come by, I'll teach you another technique, okay?
Okay.
You know, you're always going to have a special place in our hearts, Vince.
It's been time well spent. You have a big decision to make.
Yeah, you're right about that. This farmland's worth about 10 times as much as we just paid for it. But we got time, and we have faith.
And friends, Calvin. Good friends.
You take care.
Out of there.